It's Eric. I'm back again. This time I am going to be talking about the difference between despite and because in the context of excuses. I've known a lot of people that have got out of prison and went right back. The majority of people who get out of prison go right back. Sad that it happens, but it does happen. I don't know why it happens. I'm not going to claim to be any sort of criminal justice expert, although I did spend a lot of time on the inside. However, what I can say is that a lot of people make excuses for why they don't make it. When they come back to prison, I've had numerous conversations with guys who came back. That was one of the things that was really frustrating. I'm going to break topic here for just a second. When people had like 3-year bits, something like that, and you're doing 13 years, you will see guys get out, come back, get out, and come back again. It's really frustrating because you think to yourself, man, if I just had that opportunity, I would do something good with it. Here they are just doing life on the installment plan. That's what we call it when somebody does bit after bit after bit. They either come back on a probation violation or a parole violation, or next time they might get a new case, whatever. And I don't claim to be perfect by any means, but a lot of people make excuses for why they didn't succeed. Like, oh, it was my chick, or oh, I got into debt and so I went back to selling dope. Whatever. Everybody has an excuse, it seems like, when they come back to prison. Very few people will just take ownership and say, you know what? I was in the wrong. I messed up. This is what happened. I didn't handle the situation appropriately, and so I came back to prison. I made bad decisions. Very few people will do that. Very few people will do that on their initial case, even if it's their first time down. Very few people will take responsibility and say, hey, this is what I did. It was wrong. It's my own damn fault that I'm here. Now, I think this is something that applies to more than just prisoners. I think a lot of people have excuses for not being where they are in life. Hey, I'm not where I want to be in life. Am I going to make an excuse for it? No. But am I going to give up? No. I have a lot of bad stuff that's going on in my life. I have had a horrible day. I have medical bills that just came in the mail. I have ligaments that are torn in my ankle. I have busted ribs. Um, there is your for this video. I'm going to try to make that the only one. The thing is that going to stop me from doing what I want to do? Absolutely not. I will not fail because of the challenges I face. I will succeed despite the challenges that I face. Does that make sense? I will not fail because of the challenges that I face. I will succeed despite the challenges that I face. So, everything that's standing in my way, I don't minimize their significance at all. I don't minimize the fact that it's hard for convicted felons to get jobs. I don't minimize the fact that I have been conditioned by a completely different environment than the one that I am currently in. I don't minimize that. However, I don't allow it to defeat me either, because I'm going to keep trying and I will succeed. It might be today, it might be in 10 years, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let something tell me that I'm going to fail. I'm going to succeed. I am not going to allow circumstances or situations that arise dictate my future. Absolutely not. I have the power to affect change in my environment. I have the power to affect change in myself. There are certain things that I can't control, but there are certain things that I can control. One of those things, not giving up. When you're presented with a challenge, you don't say, oh, damn, here's a challenge. Well, I better just turn around and go home. I was going to go to the grocery store, but that damn mud puddle got in my way, and I didn't want to get my new shoes muddy, so I'm just going to go home. We don't do that. Not at all. No. When you're faced with a challenge, you say, okay, what is this and what do I have to do to overcome it? What's involved here? Let me look at the different aspects of this situation. What is within my power to change the situation? And what is outside of my power? But if something is outside of your power, the other thing that you can look at is what external resources do I have to tackle this issue? Because even though I might not have the resources to overcome something, somebody around me might have the resources to overcome something. If I don't feel like I can keep going, there might be someone around who can give me that extra push. You know, there's a lot of different excuses that we can come up with for not being where we want to be in life. But what are you doing to change the situation today? It doesn't mean you have to succeed overnight. All it means is that you have to do something today to get closer to your goal. That's it. If you do that, if you're closer by the end of the day to your goal than you were at the beginning of the day, then that was a success. It might not be the success you're looking for, but it's a success. So all that stuff about, oh, I went back because of my old lady. I went back because I had bills, so I started selling dope. I went back for whatever reason. No, I don't care if you're broke. What do you got to do to get a better job? What resources are available? I'll tell you what, I'll be poor. They can come take my shit before I go back to prison. I'm not going to go steal. I'm not going to go sell dope. I could make damn good money doing it, but no, I'm not going to do it. I will be poor, let them take my shit before they call me a failure. That's just the way I see it. So, with that said, anybody, man, it doesn't matter if you're getting out of prison. You could just be an average Joe or an average Jill, if that's the correct term, who isn't where they want to be in life, but you keep blaming it on everything else. Sure, you know what? The system is not made for people to succeed. We talk about capitalism in the United States, the American dream. How many people have achieved the American dream that you know? I'm poor. I've been poor most of my life. Well, pretty much all my life. I had a roof over my head and food on the table and clothes on my back. I didn't have a lot besides that. My dad did the best he could. I'm sorry, I can't speak. But we weren't wealthy by any means. Not by any means. Never been wealthy. I don't care if I ever am wealthy. In a monetary sense. I'm wealthy where it matters. Experiences and people. I have beautiful people around me. I've had some beautiful experiences. I've had bad experiences. I've seen ups and downs. I've got to experience different cultures. I've met people from different places, different upbringings, different worldviews. That's a beautiful thing. Being able to see the world from somebody else's perspective. That's awesome. So you know what? I don't care if I have all the money in the world. All I want to do is make it. And what do I mean by that? I want to have enough to put food in my belly and feed the people I care about. That's pretty much it. Shelter, security, financial security, that's the main thing. I want the necessities. I don't care about anything else. Comforts, they're nice, sure, but they're not going to last. Stuff that's going to last, principles, people. And people aren't even going to last forever, but the memories that you have with those people, they'll last. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about excuses and succeeding despite the challenges in your way versus failing because of the challenges in your way. That's all I got to say. I'm Eric. I don't care if you like or subscribe. That's up to you. I don't do this for money. That's whatever. You got a mind of your own. If you like the video, cool. If you want to see more videos, I'm pretty sure you know how to subscribe. I'm not a YouTuber. I do this to help people. So I'll catch you all later.